Coming to get you, Barbara.
The Fear Central Radio Show. Warning, our content may include spoilers and is intended for mature audiences.
Hey, fellow horror fans, welcome to the Fear Central Show. I am your host, Mike, and joining me this week...
Heather.
Monica.
Chris.
Paul. Okay, so we are into season 4.
Woo-woo! Yeah, baby!
Yes, the ambiguous seasons continue.
Yes. Woo-hoo. Ambiguity away. Oh, anyway, so we were going to do kind of a review of last year, but we went, fuck it. So
everybody does
at the
reviews.
very end, we'll have a chance to say what our fave thing and what the thing that pissed us off.
Yeah. Fave about last year or horror movies in general?
Horror movies.
Love last year.
There's a lot of stuff that you can piss you off.
So if it was a horror video game as opposed to a movie, that's fine too. So.
Yes.
Ooh, I got a good one then.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
But yeah, we figured everybody's going to be doing year-end reviews. So
we decided, let's do a complete 180 and do something totally different.
Yes. Why not?
Let's do it.
So we came up with Fright Fights.
Woo-woo! Yeah, baby!
Explain to us said Fright Fights.
Fright Fights are, we're doing pen and paper here. You know, we're low-tech.
Yeah.
But it's basically going to be a little bit like Quiplash or anything from the Jackbox, if any of y'all have ever played them. But
what up, Jackbox?
I'm
just saying.
It's fun.
It is fun.
It's a good thing.
Anyways, I'm going to ask a question. Monica is our judge here.
What up?
Yay!
She gets to do the fast fingers thing with the timer.
Monica.
Get your minds out the gutter.
I'll slip you something if you make me win.
Anyways, so we're going to get to argue our case for every one of these questions. And
wait, we have to argue a case? Yes.
You get to say your answer, and then you get to give an explanation of why you think. Yeah.
You got to use your mind powers.
It's a fight. It is a fight.
Can we just throw the dice and, the dungeon master laugh? We all know we're screwed at that point, so be done with it.
I think you're going to have some fun with these. I hope so.
Okay, let's do this.
Anyway.
Smarter than the stand, Heather. Smarter than the stand.
So,
I was just thinking she needed the little screen protector so she could stick it up her nose.
The whole thing was I was trying not to make it loud.
In this
We're
group?
not successful.
Yeah, that's not happening.
It's okay. Is that right? Test is 1, 2.
All right, I think Heather's ready now.
Are you ready, Heather? Are you good?
I've been ready. Come on, I'm already doodling.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Been ready. Let's do this.
So I should preface this first question by saying I asked Heather how demented she wanted these to be, and she said as demented as you can make it. So I'm like, this first one is so fucking crazy.
Okay.
Alrighty, let's do this.
I'm afeared.
And that side of the couch has got to get real uncomfortable.
That sofa king.
Okay, let's do
All right.
this.
You have to give birth to and raise a movie monster.
Ooh.
I love it.
Which do you choose, and how will you address their problems at school?
Oh. Okay.
All right.
So, you hitting the timer yet?
Ready, set, go. 30
I
seconds.
have no way to write. I have a pen and paper. I have no place to...
Wait, we have to defend them at school?
Yeah, how would you address problems at school?
Don't send Heather.
Probably not a good idea, especially when you see my answer to this question.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat the question?
There we go.
Wow, that was a fast 30 seconds.
I didn't even write anything.
I just now got to where I can write.
Well, The big point of that was so that nobody's copying each other's answers for what the monsters are.
Okay.
Nobody's getting to one up each other.
Okay.
So feel free to use more than you wrote.
So top 100 answers.
Okay.
What was the question?
What was? Okay, come on.
You have to give birth to, and of course for us it means our partner has to give birth
I was going to
to.
say, I'm not spitting out nothing.
No demon seed for you.
And raise a movie monster.
Okay.
Which do you choose, and how will you address problems at school?
Okay.
All right. So we start in this way or that way?
Go that way first.
Okay.
Wait.
I'll go first.
Not only do I have to have the kid, but I have to explain it.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you're getting screwed in this one.
I'm just saying.
Right?
You gotta have birth to two
I'm
of
going
them.
to give birth to it. Why don't you get to defend it?
Well, you're at least getting to choose who you want to give birth to.
I mean,
Fine.
this should be fairly easy. We have raised 3 demons already.
I know mine.
Yes.
So.
Yes, we
Okay.
have.
Okay.
Okay, so what?
What?
Am I going or not?
Okay, sure, go ahead.
What
Do
the-
it? Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. So, giving birth, pinhead.
Pinhead.
Ouch.
Ow.
Ow.
Painful.
C-section, right?
Breach. I guess you're
Totally,
hoping
okay.
for breach.
No, I'm hoping for C-section.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so little baby pinheads having problems at school. How are you addressing that?
Depends on the problems.
Okay.
If we're talking about stealing, then it is
Take his box away.
take his box away.
Oh.
He can't play with his Cenobite
Man.
friends. He can't play with the demon dogs anymore. If it's, let's say fighting, well, was he defending somebody that was getting beaten around, because the whole heaven and hell thing kind of goes into play there,
Yeah, he's a defender.
He's trying to equal out the playing field there.
Because some of the kids at school think he's an angel, and others think he's a demon. and-
So you're gonna
Just saying.
you're gonna trust toddler pinhead that he's making the right choices.
I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if we're talking about drugs as a teenager, I'm going to be like, well, maybe he needs to get a little bit more elevated to find his nirvana. But,
I just usually put in the CD to find Nirvana.
Pinhead. I'm just gonna flat out say this: it can't be pot because Pinhead can't get more mellow.
No.
no. If it's he's killing kids, then we're going to have to, find out why, take his toys away. He's grounded. He can't go into hell
Okay,
for a
we
while.
Can't hang out with his gang. I got you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Can't gangbang
Locked
for a
in.
while.
Squad
Locked
goals.
down.
Pinhead squad goals.
Now you just made me imagine that there's probably a Hellraiser porn parody somewhere.
Well, there is an Edward scissor, an Edward penis hand. So I mean,
yeah.
Penis hands. Whoa. Okay.
all right,
sure
Heather.
is.
Heather, you looking up Hellraiser porns?
Oh my God, she is.
I'm just seeing if there is one.
Oh, dear.
Oh dear.
There is, isn't there?
It's called Cock Razor.
Oh Lord.
All right,
didn't
delete
click it.
history. Delete
Oh,
history.
no, I don't care.
Clear cookies.
What's in the box?
It's just another dick in the box. Sorry.
Okay. Why don't you answer the question, Heather?
I'm gonna pick the kid from Unborn.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
We haven't got no problems at school.
You might have to explain that one to Monica. I don't
Have you seen
know.
Unborn?
Just explain it to me just in case.
I own said movie if you'd like to watch it.
Okay.
That's a great film because
so-
Chris screamed. I laughed for 20 minutes. I had to pause the film.
Well, for the benefit of the audience, don't
For the
talk
benefit
away
of
from
the
the mic.
audience.
Hang on. To refrain from this issue, he goes, "Hey, come watch this with me." And the second I come around the corner, the chick's opening up the mirror, and there's a dead kid in the
As there is.
It's not dead.
in
It
the
was
medicine
unborn.
cabinet.
It's Unborn.
I don't give a
Unborn.
flying freak what it was.
She screamed. I laughed. I had to pause the film. I couldn't stop laughing.
So I'm getting that Heather kind of skirted around the question. Is
I
what
did
she
a little
did.
She
bit.
did a little
All
bit.
right,
She found
Heather,
a loophole.
come on.
She did.
I'm good at the loopholes, just so you know. No,
Gotta be better than that, Jen.
If it was never born, then I don't have to defend it.
Exactly. No, I mean, he's
And then she
he's
didn't have to go through
trying
labor
to-
pains.
Exactly.
Here's the thing. You did give birth to the one that the little boy is trying to take over. So you just have all these you got to fight the man because he's trying to take over. Got a
Damn the
dictator.
man.
Save the empire.
Okay. So what sort of problems do you imagine that the born child is having at school?
Oh, she's seeing shit. She's in the principal's office because she's hearing shit.
Okay.
You know, I mean, they think she's nuts.
You got to get off the LSD.
Yeah, she's on drugs.
So
She's
you
on the LDS.
so you just explained to the school, oh, no, she's possessed.
Oh, she's
it's fine.
just possessed. It's fine. Monica, would that go over well?
Homeschool. Homeschool. You just homeschool.
Or you shouldn't name your children Hannah Grace.
Right.
So Heather's choice is to skirt around both answers.
Right.
Literally, yeah. I'm just saying.
Heather is the smart one.
Oh.
I guess I would have to go with Jason Voorhees.
I'm
Jason
popping out
Voorhees.
Jason Voorhees. Are
already-
you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're getting yourself a little deformed baby.
Yeah. A mongoloid.
A
A
mongoloid.
little mongoloid.
I mean, if I were raising him,
Nothing.
if I were raising him,
No,
I would just say
Krista's the hellion.
I'd teach him how to swim.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I'm just saying right off the
You know.
gate that kid's got to swim.
He's being picked on.
But
Poor kid.
didn't have to really defend him too much in school because he did drown at a very young age.
Well,
See, we got the same idea here.
kill the kid off early. That way you don't have to deal with the teenage issues.
Yikes!
Well, he's
Mine wasn't
gone
even
for
born
a while.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. So I guess Katie's giving birth to Charles Lee Ray. Or
Oh my
Jacob.
God.
There you go.
But I mean, it's a normal birth. It's a human or whatever.
It's human, yeah.
Starts getting problems at school. We've got that built in. He just got to go through the voodoo ritual. We split apart his soul into another doll, and just like that's the problem area, he can go do whatever. We got the
I'm
perfectly
so
good
sorry,
kid.
honey. I am so very sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you do with the doll part?
I'm just
the doll
saying.
part's just
Yeah,
Floating
the doll
around?
parts. It doesn't have to go to school. So,
Oh, well, yeah,
That's
that's
what
true.
happens.
So what are you gonna
happens
do,
when you let
lock
boys
it?
play with dolls? I mean,
all right.
Okay.
Alrighty. What's
So,
next?
okay.
Judge.
Well, right now I'm kind of tossing between Katie and Katie.
Katie.
Katie was
Damn it.
I miss Katie so much. Okay, so kind of between Paul and me.
Chris.
I'm getting the hand flip thing. Usually,
You. What's your name?
I'm the mother of the hellion. Thank you.
The demon mother
I'm the
over
demon
here.
mommy.
Demon
God.
mom.
Jason and Pinhead.
Chris.
They fight.
So yeah, I think Chris kind of gets the win on this one. Yeah, she kind of
thought that shit through.
Just because she kind of had the edge on not knowing the question ahead of time.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Just
I'm
true.
always going
on
to be at
that.
a disadvantage, I guess.
I think that just
Wait,
on
y'all
that
know the
one,
question. I feel
I wrote them.
ripped.
I wrote
I
them.
think
No,
that
we don't know the questions. He knows the
he
questions.
knows the questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to
the
be too. I'm
taskmaster.
going to be too beat up if I don't win. So it's
He's
fine.
the
But
taskmaster.
I mean, you did have a very good point. But I do
Of
think
course
that
she did.
since
She had Pinhead.
yeah, but since she kind of had
My little boy.
the good planned out.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, she kind of had some good plans set out.
Well, I'm equally at a disadvantage in the next question. So
Okay.
let's go on to that.
All
Okay.
right. Question number 2.
I'll try to be fair.
Number 2.
Everyone chooses one horror movie villain to protect you.
One whoring movie.
One whoring movie villain.
cock raiser.
I knew that was coming.
All right, everybody picks a horror movie villain to protect them.
Okay.
Oh my god.
There's a second part to this question, but I'm waiting for everybody to write their answer.
Done. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do,
Okay.
do, do.
Would you like me to stop the timer?
Sure, go ahead.
Oh, never mind. We got like 6 seconds.
Actually, no.
Oh, darn.
Ow, me her.
Sorry, was that loud?
No, she's not. She's getting
little bit.
satisfaction
My
from
very
this.
dear mother.
Survey says.
All right.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Now, your choice, or let's go ahead and say our choices
Okay.
So you want to start where we were at?
Sure.
He gets the start.
Okay. Then I'll take Pinhead on this one.
Fine.
Fine.
Uber Jason.
I got the
Hey, I did too.
Nope.
What do you mean, no?
You can't have two people with the same person.
You should have gone first.
Yeah. Pick again.
Do I really have to pick a different one?
Yes.
Okay, he says no.
Well, okay.
Quizmaster says no.
If you come up with a different answer for the second part of this question, I don't think you do.
Okay.
Okay.
That'll work.
All right. Fright Master has spoken.
Okay.
All right. And I got the monster from It Follows. Do you know that one?
Yes.
Monica.
I think so.
You chose an STD?
I did. I sure as hell did. STD that will follow your ass.
All right.
Okay,
Literally.
so what's the second part?
Okay. Your choice has to protect you from all the other monsters.
Okay.
Who wins? So everybody's going to get to say why their pick can beat the others.
Oh.
Technically, y'all don't have to address each other. Y'all just have to address us.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
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 You want to start since
Sure.
you started, Mike?
Sure. I would say that I win with Pinhead
Okay.
because, one, he's a demon and unstoppable.
Okay.
He can conjure chains and hooks and stuff from anywhere and thus use it to decimate whoever comes at us.
Okay. Now, my creature is not visible
Okay.
by almost anybody except the people that are possessed by it.
Pinhead doesn't have sex. So.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Mike does.
I don't even want to go there. Okay. Let's just move right along. Moving right along.
Keep going.
Okay. See, we got Uber Jason.
Uber Jason.
Uber Jason.
He died when he was a kid.
So y'all both said Jason from that particular movie?
I
Yes,
said
Uber
Uber
Jason.
Uber Jason
Okay.
is on my list. Look,
Uber
It's
Jason.
written on
So,
hers too.
so from the remake then.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. So
Remake.
so technically he's not a dead. He's dead, but he doesn't
remade
die.
as Uber Jason. I mean,
Yeah, he just doesn't die. You know, he doesn't have sex because he kills all the co-eds. You know,
Okay.
so and he just if he can't die, then how is he going to be taken?
but it can be ripped apart.
He comes back.
Only if he
Over
lands on that table
and
again.
over and over.
Except that Pinhead drags people to hell.
Yes.
The thing
That's okay.
is,
Jason went
the
to
thing
hell,
is-
remember?
the fact of the matter is, we're
Then
not.
he became a little worm.
That's right.
But the fact of the matter is, we're not saying that the villains have to beat each other.
Yeah.
We're just saying the villains have to be able to get around them and get to us.
Yeah. Well,
I
because
got-
Jason went to hell
Yeah.
and he came back.
And I didn't, so I live. Ha ha.
Okay.
Keeps going over and over again.
We're still in hell. We're still raising teenagers. So, I mean, you're stuck.
Okay, Chris, give me some reasons. Add to it.
Actually, I'm going to give you Uber Jason. I'm actually going to change mine.
Oh,
well.
shit.
Oh. We're
Okay.
prepared for this. Survey says. Oh.
The Fog.
So pirate ghosts?
The original was just Fog. It wasn't Pirate Ghosts.
We're not talking about Carpenter then.
No, she's talking about the
I am
Carpenter.
talking about
the one Carpenter remade from.
The original
The original
Fog.
fog.
Like black and white?
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't have sex.
Okay, I don't even
Didn't
know that
do
I've seen this
drugs.
movie.
It
Okay.
literally ate humans.
It was kind of like a flesh-eating fog. It was-
Can't kill it. Can't get rid of it.
So, hold on.
So how are you going to
What-
survive?
That's my question.
I'm in it, and it doesn't eat me because I control it.
So you've got the allegiance of this.
How are you going to control
Weather-
it, Jason?
At least
I
you can-
summoned it.
At least there's a face to talk to with Uber Jason.
He may not talk back.
He don't talk back, but
He's like the perfect husband. He don't talk back.
He's got some weirdly shaped lumps that were probably ears at some point. So
he got struck by lightning.
and,
Come on now.
and all you gotta do is just give him his machete. He's happy.
That's right.
I'm just
Okay.
saying. The Fog, I mean,
Okay.
it'll...
But is that truly a villain?
Well, it was for the horror movie and everybody it came in contact with that it decided to eat. So, yeah.
You're a horror movie.
Have you seen my life? I'm just saying. Last year alone.
Yeah. Sorry, someone knew it was coming.
It was like Russian roulette of who's going to survive.
Okay.
All right. So
All right.
mine is an STD. But but the mere fact of the matter is nothing in that movie is explained well enough. And I know very
Yeah,
few.
see, I'm with Cooper on this one.
I know very few STDs that aren't spread through saliva, blood, or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So really, I just gotta get y'all to drink something. Really, is what it stands for.
Oh, I know who I should have picked.
And you got Pinhead, you got Uber Jason, you've got a fog,
So it's between Pinhead, Uber Jason, and STD.
and the fog does not affect mine at all. Like,
Have you seen
Well, you
Jason? He
can't
comes out
catch
the fog.
an STD with the fog. I mean, if it's...
you can though. That's
not
not the
around
question. That is not the question.
You can't skirt around this question, Chris.
Okay, your STD over there, sir.
Enjoying that Pepsi? Hashtag not sponsored.
Seems very mystifying.
Okay, let's keep going. Let's go.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
going.
What do you got?
I'm gonna have to go with Paul on this one. I know STD, but
I gotta admit, I screwed myself the moment I wrote that, and like you call time, I'm like, fuck! How am I supposed to do that?
I know. But you well played, sir.
He totally screwed himself.
With that STD.
With that
I feel
STD.
so bad for Katie when she comes back.
Then he made her give kid to a doll and gave her an STD at the same time. God.
Wow.
You horrible human.
All right.
Okay, what's
Next
next?
question.
Okay.
All right. Which horror movie villain would make the worst mother or father-in-law?
It's a good question.
Jesus Christ.
Not a horror movie villain there, honey.
No, he was the original zombie. I'm just saying. He could have been.
That's it. Time's up. Put your pencils down. This is why she chose to be the judge.
That's right.
Yeah.
She's got them teacher lines down.
Yeah,
Put the
it's
pencils down.
open-ended, so. All right, Heather, you go first this time.
Who would be the worst mother-in-law?
Yeah.
The mother
Or
from
father-in-law.
Carrie.
Mother or father-in-law.
Son of a bitch.
What did you say?
The mother from Carrie.
Oh,
That's, I mean, the moment she gets pregnant, then she's like, "I knew it. You've done dirty things.
You done dirty things. We need to repent." Oh yeah, she would be terrifying as a mother-in-law.
That's pretty bad. Okay, Mike. Are you still contemplating
Yeah.
Piper Laurie?
yeah. Like, no, wait. The question was, which movie villain?
Yes,
She is a
Would be.
villain.
she definitely is a
Well,
villain.
that's true.
Like,
I know how to pick
she's
things.
she's
It took me a minute
responsible
to get
for
that
how
one, though.
Carrie
Yeah.
is.
It's true. I'd have to go with Mrs. Voorhees.
Okay, why?
Kill her, mommy. Kill him. Kill him, mommy.
She's got a split personality.
Well, that is true. Mrs. Voorhees would say that Jason's still a little boy, even
Yeah.
if he is a grown movie
Yeah.
maniac or whatever.
Well, yeah, but if you think about it, all kids are,
I love the fact that you said grown movie maniac
Grown
instead of a man.
movie maniac.
He's not a man. He's a monster.
I don't know, even as adults, we're still our parents' kids in a way, so.
She treats him like 8-year-old.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I can give you that one.
Okay,
And so-
what you got?
It's Paul.
All right, Paul.
It's Paul. He's Paul.
Pastone.
Coco, what?
I've got Peliquin from Nightbreed.
Nice.
Nice.
Peliquin is a red demon man who, whenever he smells blood, just goes nutso and says that you're always food for the beast.
You're meat.
How would that be a mother-in-law?
That would
Father-in-law.
suck.
He's very
Father-in-law.
schizophrenic. It would
Well,
be
you
a
couldn't
very
be around him if you were on your period. That would definitely. I'm just saying that would make it a little bit awkward.
He kind of just loses all logic and just starts chasing. There's like no rhyme or reason to the way he acts in the very beginning of the movie. He just starts trying to kill the main character.
There
All
goes
right.
the neighborhood.
Pretty much.
All right, Chris.
You're going to think my choices are a little weird. So for
I think
father,
everything about you is weird, Chris. This should not surprise any of us.
okay, so for father-in-law, the Blob.
Okay.
For the mother-in-law, Christine.
So father-in-law is...
Christine?
The car?
Yes.
So wait a minute. You're getting married to someone that is part blob, part vehicle?
Okay.
It's
Okay.
Blubbermobile.
I mean, you have the Blob. He eats, it consumes anything and everything.
Yeah, you could never
can't-
hug him.
You could never hug him. You couldn't take him anywhere. I mean,
I can't take you anywhere,
He
Bob.
swallowed a Volkswagen and spit at a Chris.
if you tried to ride in Christine to get a ride to school, she'd eat you and kill you. I mean, she'd run you over if
She'd
you were just
ram
standing
up
there.
that weird, whatever weird song she wanted to.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Bumblebee with a homicidal rage.
Pretty much.
Right.
I mean,
Okay.
she'd look flawless doing it, but I mean, she would totally destroy you.
Depends on your attitude towards muscle cars, I guess.
All right. Show me.
The blob sucked up a Volkswagen and spit out a Christine.
Right.
Ooh. It's terrifying.
So now her pics are incestuous?
Yep. That's the one.
Well,
There's a lot of questions about that family now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Got some
so jiggly.
choices. You got some good choices, Monica.
I think I'm going to go with Heather on this one.
Whoop, whoop. Of course,
Yeah.
I've got the mother of all mothers.
Yeah.
That was a pretty big one.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one.
That was a
Boom.
good one.
Who's it going?
I didn't write it down until right as the dime went out. I was like, oh, yes.
The dime?
The dime.
my
The
other
dime
choice was
ran
going to be
out.
the Borg, but the Borg Queen, but
Queen Alien.
there you go. I should have gone with that one.
Yeah, I thought about that one just a second
No,
ago.
you have to choose
All right, what's next? Let's
Okay.
go.
gelatinous.
You have to spend 1 week's vacation in a horror movie.
That's it.
Which one is it, and what activity do you do? Name an activity.
Okay, 1 week in a horror movie.
I feel like we've done this one before.
We
Kind
did
of.
Stephen King.
Yeah, we did a Stephen King one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I adapted it because it was like, well, we already did that, but we
Okay.
But now we're giving full range.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
done.
That was not so loud that time.
Paul's first.
Paul.
Okay. I choose In the Mouth of Madness.
Oh.
What?
In the Mouth of Madness is a John Carpenter movie in which Sam Neill goes to a fictional town that is based off of I guess he's like a Stephen King or whatever.
Kind of,
It's
yeah.
very
Yeah.
Lovecraft though.
Yeah.
But it's like all these books that he writes are supposed to be this one fictional town that he goes to. So all this, he gets to town and then all hell breaks loose or whatever. Like the old lady that runs the inn turns into a monster, and then there's like
Yeah.
children that are getting distorted and killing their parents and all that. Like all of the stuff that he's ever written about are all happening at once.
Lovely.
But it's a sleepy little New England town.
Of
It's
course, it
got
always
a
is.
converted Catholic church that became a mosque, and then like a Cthulhu type cult thing with some nice golden spires and stuff. So obviously, I chose that. I think it would be a great place for a scavenger hunt. because it's going to have all those like stories going on and all
Little
that type of
tidbits,
stuff. Yeah,
yeah.
and probably some antiquing. You could probably go antiquing there.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
got a whole bunch of little artifacts and stuff.
True. It's true.
Alrighty, Mike.
Okay.
I don't remember the name of the town.
You just need
What
to
was
say
the horror movie?
What's the name of the movie?
Needful Things.
Oh,
Is that one Castle
That's-
Rock? I think that one might be Castle Rock.
I think that
I
is
can't remember
Castle
the name
Rock.
of the town. But like you said, it's a good place to go shopping because
What is it with the men wanting to go shopping?
I don't know.
Let's go shopping.
Let's go shopping.
Shopping.
It was either that or the town.
You know
in-
Needful Things, Monica.
I do.
Okay.
That's a Stephen King one, right?
That is a Stephen
Yes.
King
Yeah.
one.
I was gonna say that or either the town where they do Friday the 13th the series
Okay.
because that's a good place to shop too.
Yeah.
I want to go there.
Wow, the men are going to spend a whole week shopping.
it is Castle Rock.
I've got a scavenger hunt too. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Scavenger hunt and
Very
shopping.
manly
But I
thing
can
on my
only shop.
list.
I can only shop in the vault. I just want to go
Well,
in the vault.
fine. What do
Yeah.
you have, Heather?
I'm going with Jaws.
Oh.
Oh,
She's going
Yeah.
to the beach.
I'm
Go
going to
some
the
deep
beach.
sea fishing.
I'm gonna do some fishing and maybe a little swimming.
You know what, though?
And I'm
Wait,
like,
so you're going to be on the
Okay,
boat?
so hang
Make sure you find a bigger boat.
I'm gonna find a bigger boat.
That is
Yeah,
not a
bigger
restful.
boat.
That is not a restful vacation.
Fishing?
Nobody ever said vacations are restful. That's for when you come home.
Yeah.
Well, you can be in the movie. You just can be on the other boat.
Yeah.
You don't have to be on the boat that the Jaws is going after. You
The
can
Santa
be on
Mar-
another
I'm not
boat.
gonna
The
be on
Santa
the
Maria of
dinghy.
Jaws, not the Nina
Yeah.
or the
A
Pinta.
dinghy?
I'm
Right.
not gonna be on the dinghy in the bay. I'm gonna
Or
be
the
on
banana
the big
boat.
boat.
Well, you could be out there with Richard Dreyfuss
That's
on
what
the
I mean. We are.
You could
The
be.
men are going shopping. I'm going fishing.
Hey, Heather.
Man,
Yo.
did the roles get reversed?
Heather goes into cage. Cage goes into water.
water.
Sharks in the water. Oh, sharks.
Amazingly enough, that's what popped in my head when I said Jaws. I was like, oh yeah, look, there it is.
Boat in the water.
All right, Chris.
Cage in the water.
are you
Shark
gonna
in
go?
the water.
What movie are you going to go to?
I'm going to go to The Shining.
The Shining.
Oh, the Overlook.
Ooh,
Overlook
a nice
Hotel.
restful hotel.
No,
you were looking
I'm
at his
gonna go to
shirt.
the spa. I'm going to hang out.
But you're going to have to operate all that shit because there's no staff.
I'm
Yeah.
okay with that.
Either that or you're going to make Shelley Duvall do it all.
Yes.
Well, there are those twins.
Poor Shelley Duvall, she's getting terrorized. It's like, hey,
could you give me
can
a
you turn
martini?
this on?
Yeah, turn it on.
I could really use a
can hang
seaweed
out-
wrap.
Well, and you know,
Well, she
my
was-
twins.
Olive
the
oil,
twins
turn on the generator.
The twins can hang out with my hellions. I'll be good. You know, I'll see how that works. I'm pretty sure my kids would kill them.
Terrorize them.
Yeah.
She was
Yeah.
she was thinking no
They
TV,
won't want to
no
come play with them
beer.
anymore.
They'd be running away from them.
We give up. Honestly, we swear. We don't want to play with them anymore.
She was thinking no TV, no beer, make Chris something.
Oh, I'm good. There's a whole
Go
stocked
crazy.
bar. You know, I have the bar to myself.
Give me the
I
bed.
can,
Give me the bed.
have some me time.
Give me the bed.
He's going shopping. I'll be good.
She's going to a hotel that's full of restless
Killers
souls, and
People.
Mike's going shopping.
And there you go.
Perfect vacation away from each other. That's the one.
That's how the
This-
bed leaves
this-
usually
this
gets on the
next-
second floor.
Okay.
I won't have to worry about cleaning anything up because Shelley Duvall will be there and Jack Nicholson will be there too.
Well, at the end, don't they like burn the hotel down or something? Anyway?
You're a regular Kubrick over there.
I got this thought out.
I'm just gonna go shopping.
You do that, baby.
Have you seen any deformed children? I need it to get a diagonal.
Hey, while you got that axe out, could you go get some firewood?
Take a trip through the maze.
It's a little cold outside. You know, just a little bit more firewood. That's good. Thank you.
So we've got double shopping. We got
Scavenger hunt.
and shopping, fishing, and resting.
Wow.
I'm glad I'm not
Maybe a little
judge.
skiing in there. Maybe a little skiing because you
But
know.
I'm not the judge.
I could have
Oh, wow. I just really.
said Philadelphia and went to the mall and Day of the Dead or Dawn of the Dead.
I thought you meant the movie Philadelphia with Tom Hanks.
Oh,
That is so bad on so many levels.
No.
Dawn of the That would be a good one to go shopping at. 'Cause
Right?
at least everything would be free.
Shopping mall?
Oh,
No, that's dangerous.
No, you see those
dangerous.
Those
Only if
robots
you're
will
there
not let
after
you shop
hours.
in peace.
only if you're there after hours.
Yeah. See?
Those robots get a 2 out of 5 on Yelp.
That's generous, Paul. That's very generous.
Well, at least they're attentive.
Right.
That laser was so last year. Oh my god.
Oh, goodness.
So, Judge, what you think?
Okay. Well, I don't know. I really don't even know.
She's lost her sanity.
I'm at a loss for words. I don't even know. They all sound like great vacations.
They do.
Actually. They really do.
It's a tie.
Gotta
It's a
have some-
four-way tie.
It's a four-way tie.
Yeah.
Y'all all,
Yeah, you're
you all
free to
get a
do that.
point. This is what's that show? Oh my god!
We all got participation awards.
Yay!
Okay, moving on.
Okay,
Next.
this one's from Heather. Which horror movie hero or heroine would be your perfect sidekick?
Or would you be the psychic for?
And we're not talking about villains. We're talking about the people that finish the film. That
Yes.
make
Who
it to
cares
the end.
about them?
They're going to be your sidekick.
They're going to be your
help you.
sidekick.
I
You're
don't
gonna
want them to
hanging
be
around.
my sidekick.
Or you
I
can
want
be
the
their
villain.
Or you can be their sidekick.
I don't want to be their sidekick. They're all whiny in the beginning.
Well, you got to pick one.
Damn it.
I already got mine. We all know my answer. I already answered this question.
That was 30 seconds? Really?
No.
It was.
Wow.
Oh, wait. We have to. God, sucks.
God sucks. What is
Sucks. Balls.
Balls.
Yes. Yes.
Don't be cheating.
We're not.
I was showing her the same list I showed you earlier.
Balls.
balls? Bollocks.
Mine's done. Thank goodness.
Okay, got it. The queen.
Okay. Who's going first?
I'll go first.
Okay, go.
Mine would have to be Sean.
Sean.
Oh, you've got red on there.
Oh.
His only
upside
problem
down
is
on
he's
you.
got red on him.
So it's going to be. So the idea is, even if you turn into a zombie, he's going to keep you around in a
then.
shed.
Right, we're still going to play video games regardless.
Your motor skills may suffer quite a bit.
You're going to be the killer queen.
I'm sorry, Sean.
If you know what I mean.
No, I'm sorry, Sean.
That happens to be one of my 13-year-old's favorite movies. He loves it.
Okay.
I'm down
Yeah.
with that.
Okay, Heather.
Alice from Resident Evil. I want to be her sidekick.
Yeah, she's totally going to be your psychic.
I want to be her
totally.
sidekick.
You're going to be
could
the
see
alley
that.
larder. Didn't she die?
No, she got taken over by the little bug.
Oh, that's right.
All right.
But then
so
she saved her.
Yes.
What? Not that I really have to ask this question, but why choose her?
Because she is a badass. And
'Cause
she
it's-
has powers, and then she doesn't have powers, and she's still a badass. And then she gets her powers back.
Are we putting a stipulation that you only get one Alice? You don't get a whole army of Alice?
I was going to say, did you
There's
forget?
only one. I mean, there was an army of
There
her,
is
but
an
yeah,
army.
but there's just really one of hers. They're all copies.
Isn't she the one that has the most T-virus in her?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. See?
Yeah.
She protect me.
Okay.
All right, Paul.
She's the one.
Okay. Damn it! I just lost it.
Well, get it back.
It was
Not
right
write it
there.
down.
Come on, back, snap,
Oh.
snap.
Dennis Hopper, Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2.
Nice.
Isn't that the uncle or brother or something?
That's what I thought.
Yeah, he's the uncle
That's
who
what I
goes
thought.
toe to toe versus Leatherface with a giant chainsaw by dual wielding chainsaws, which
Wait,
I don't even begin to
what?
understand how he makes that work. So that's a tick in his favor.
He's-
Plus, he's a lawman who is obviously insane and somehow still has held on to his badge for years.
Yeah.
So I'm
True.
like,
Double
so if
fisting
we
those
if
That's
we run
because
into
he's killed everybody else.
if we run into problems, I'm probably not going to go to jail, so I'm fine.
There you go.
I don't even want to know.
It says, I sprinkle fuck in every sentence like it's parsley.
Yeah.
Yes.
Plus, it's impossible
Yes.
to get bored with Dennis Hopper.
Oh, yeah.
It's true.
This is true.
It's true.
I mean, yeah. Man is... Yeah.
Pretty.
Smokers!
Okay. How goes it, man? Oh, Chris.
Oh, Chris, where you going, honey?
Chris?
Who you got?
Laurie Schroeder.
Laurie Strode?
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Strode.
Schroeder. Jamie Lee Curtis.
Schroeder from Peanuts.
Well, he could always pick that piano up and smack you, but
Totally.
He just got those very cutting remarks.
So why is Laurie Strode?
That's not me.
That's not me.
That's me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
There you go.
So why Laurie Strode?
Because she goes head to head.
Several
She
times.
kicks his ass. I mean, once she gets over the initial whiny, girl part and finds some balls, then she is a badass and all get out. I mean,
She has been resurrected half as much as Michael Myers.
I'm just saying, right? She has gone head to toe with him and just knocked the hell out of him.
Okay.
So,
But this last movie just recedes all that, so.
Well, it's another resurrection.
you don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's been said.
Shut up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. They're all good points. You're all pretty. I don't know.
Pretty.
You're all pretty. You're all pretty. I don't know.
Here's a little bit tiara for
Well,
you.
recapping, it was Laurie Strode, Dennis Hopper from Texas Chainsaw Massacre,
Alice from Resident
Alice
Evil.
from Resident Evil,
Sean.
Sean.
Sean from Shaun of the Dead.
I think I'd have to go with Sean. He
Yeah.
sounds like
I'm
the most
just
fun.
saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably the.
Because
I'm sorry,
That's
but that
fun.
sounds like the most fun.
we're
It
going
does.
So
to
you go with
Winchester.
loyalty and pleasantness.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
We're going to the Winchester.
Why not? I don't know.
He saves his mom.
Kill
like
Phil.
him.
Well, no, he doesn't.
Well, okay, so he saves his mom and then she
There's
dies.
the reason I don't watch
Get
that
Mom.
movie that often.
Get mom.
Get
Kill-
Mom.
Well, and
Kill
I helped
Phil.
the two girls
Kill
find
Phil.
the answer. So
Go get
to the
Liz, get
Winchester.
Mom, kill Phil. Head
Go
to
to
the
the
Winchester. Have a pint and wait for it all to blow over.
Got the plan.
Okay, next.
Okay. Pick a movie monster to perform your dental surgery.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
That one's almost a given.
It really isn't, because I will argue that to the death.
Oh, will you?
Got it.
I'm going to have to be the obvious one.
Dr. Giggles.
No, the dentist.
Oh.
That's what,
Still answering.
that's what I almost wrote, but that's not what I'm going to do.
No?
Okay.
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 Everybody?
Done.
I'm good.
Okay. So who answered the dentist?
I did.
All right. Explain.
Because he's got 2 movies and he's a dentist.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and he delights in your pain.
And putting, like, straight razors in your mouth.
Isn't that like in the fine print of becoming a dentist anyway?
Are
Delighting in your pain?
you really Bill Murray from Little Shop of Horrors? You really
Yes.
want that pain?
Yes, yes, he is.
It's a dentist. It's pain.
Okay.
Heather.
So Mike's choice is to get the full extent of pain
Yes.
from a dentist.
It's okay. I've got Sean with me. We're going to go to the Winchester afterwards.
Heather, you've been
Get a
called
few
out.
needful things.
Freddie.
Damn it.
Sorry.
All right. It's fine.
I mean,
what's
he's
your
got
reason?
it's just quick and easy. Just, and they're done. It's
Okay.
got the...
That's your
It's
reasoning?
not, I mean, he's going to take half your face with it, but, I mean...
That's your reasoning?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Okay. I also chose Freddie, but it's because you're asleep the entire time.
Oh,
See, that's what I was thinking.
That's
what I was
No, you don't
thinking.
get to use it.
I said good point.
That's what I was thinking, though.
Okay.
Okay, Chris.
The Queen Alien.
Okay.
Why?
Because if
She's
you
just
have
going to put a face hugger on you.
Yes, just suck it all out. Or, she's got the acid for, saliva, so all you have to do is take like a little bit of that and drip it in root canal.
Are you kissing the queen alien?
Just saying.
Oh, well, I mean, it could be like the queen from the end of Alien Resurrection. She looked very maternal until her top jaw got knocked off.
Yeah. True.
Or she's got those hooks for fingers. So, I mean, she's got hooks for fingers, so she can just rip that sucker out.
There you go. Okay.
Ooh. My goodness.
Okay. So, who do you want to do that root canal for you there, Monica?
Ooh, yeah, I'm going to stick with my PPO, HMO, something, whatever I've got. I don't believe I'm going to have horror dental surgery done.
Not going to the dentist?
No, not in the horror films. Okay, so Paul, you win this round.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, next question.
Let's do it.
Okay. Pick 2 horror characters to be on your team for a 3-on-3 basketball game.
Oh. Are you kidding me?
3-on-3 basketball. Be on my team.
Okay, let's go with...
It's a midget basketball game, okay? Leave me alone. Oh, my goodness.
One of us.
Oh, God damn it, I can't think of it!
And
hell
it
is
doesn't
that
have to
thing?
be movies, by the way.
Ow!
Damn!
That hurts.
Okay.
Sorry. My leg is falling asleep.
Okay.
Okay.
Like it's myself and then 2 others.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Pumpkinhead.
Ooh. He's got some reach.
He's got the reach and the height.
Yeah.
Bastard.
I don't think he moves that fast though.
No, probably not.
You got to rely on him
ball.
to do some threes, or he just
Yeah.
sit by the net.
Yeah, yeah. And the tall man.
He's called the tall man, but really,
But he carries his own balls.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, well, yeah. Okay. Oh, wow. Nice.
Are you okay with their Paul?
oh, puns.
Wow. Okay. All right, Chris. You're next.
Well, he did take one of mine. It was
Oh, he did?
Pumpkinhead. And then I
Okay.
was going to say the demon from Jeepers Creepers.
The creeper?
Okay.
Creeper.
Oh.
He's got wings.
He's got wings. He does have wings.
At first, I was going to choose the Monstars, but
He can jump and fly.
From Space Jam?
Well, I don't know if you believe you can fly, but
Are you talking about the Monstars from
Space Jam.
Space Jam?
That was going to be my first
combat.
pick,
but it's not from a horror movie. You can't choose that.
but they are Monstars.
But it's not a horror movie. Well, I mean, I take that back. Any parent that sat through it about 50 times, yeah, I would say that's a horror movie. Okay, never mind. I'll give that to you.
All right.
So yeah, the demon because he has wings and is quick and
Creeper.
He is fast.
And you
Pumpkin.
also went for the reach on Pumpkinhead.
I went for height and reach. Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
he didn't even have to move fast. He just has to
But see,
throw it.
unfortunately, she can't play a 3-on-3 game and only once every 23 years.
Well, that's better than mine. I picked the Fly and Pennywise.
wow.
See,
Well,
there you go.
Actually, my first choice was Herbert West, but
The reanimator.
Yeah, why not?
Jesus.
Jeffrey Combs is like 5'6".
Midgets, remember? We're playing midget basketball over here.
So it's a little Tykes knit.
Like, I literally, I wrote it and then I wrote it out. I put the Fly. I did.
Why the fly?
Because he has wings, duh.
No, he
Duh.
doesn't.
He's the Fly.
He can climb, but
Brundlefly?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Brundlefly?
he didn't have wings by the end.
No. Vincent Price did because
Vincent Price did.
because
Yeah.
he was in a thing. Hear me.
I like my little short midget basketball
Okay.
team.
Leave
All
her
right.
midget
Leave my
basketball
midget
team
basketball
alone.
Fair enough.
Then I'm
Fair
surprised she
enough.
didn't choose Chucky.
I firmly expect to be disqualified.
Okay.
Why?
So my first one is the Babadook. Because
Wow.
half invisible most of the time. moves around pretty freaking quick. But it really doesn't matter because my third player is Cthulhu.
Oh, okay.
Damn it!
Could make everybody insane on the
I
porch.
could kinda
And
see
just
that.
he's like 3 stories tall. He really just has to kind of pick things up and move them around the court.
Well, that's why I'm
Got
looking
the
to take on the
tentacles.
team from Bird Box.
Okay, moving
They're all
on.
blindfolded; they can't see.
Right?
I'm not upset if I get disqualified. So, Monica,
Yeah,
Okay, next.
yeah. You'd have to win that one. Yeah.
Okay, what's the next
All
question?
right, next.
all right. One more than the speed round, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Do you want to do the wedding vow one?
sure.
Oh God.
What name a horror quote that would make the best wedding vow?
Oh, Jesus. I gotta look some up because I don't even remember. My brain is like, wait, what?
Wait, the best one-liners from horror movies that would make.
Name a quote from. You don't have to run the timer on this one. Name a quote from a horror movie that would make for your wedding vow.
Okay.
Okey-dokey.
Mine's just going to be whether people remember what it's from, so I'm not even going to say what the movie is at first.
So many. So many choices.
Actually, I'll have an actual answer, and then I'll do the other one.
Okay.
Oh, that's so wrong.
Should we read these like we're actually delivering them as a wedding vow?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Would this be
put
like?
some
Would this be
heart
what
into
you
it.
would be saying, or is what someone would be saying to you?
Well,
Either way.
Okay.
Repeat
we'll,
after
we'll
me.
allow you to do either one,
Okay.
but you're gonna have to deliver it with heart.
Hey, Peyton, this is not the Gong Show. Come on.
Right?
Oh,
Okay, I got mine.
Okay.
Come on,
Come
Michael.
on, Mikey.
everybody looking at me first.
Okay.
Don't look at me. If it's not him, it's me. It's you.
All right.
All right, Paul. What's your wedding vow?
Give us the one, and then give us the other one.
All right. The sincere answer is the Saw is family.
The what?
The Saw is family.
The Saw is family.
The Saw is family.
What is that from?
Texas Chainsaw
Chainsaw
Massacre.
Massacre.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, what else are you gonna do? You know, it's got family bonds.
That's right.
My other one, my non answer is pancakes.
Got it.
Delivered a little bit like chili mild tonight.
Right.
Mild!
No pancakes.
He can't stop laughing.
I have two.
Okay.
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 Your sincere one.
Which one's your sincere one?
Love never means having to say you're ugly.
Okay.
What is that
Where is
from?
that from?
The Abdominal Miss Dr. Phoebes. Have you ever seen that movie?
Abominable
Yes,
Dr.
that's the one.
Phibes. There
Whatever.
you go.
Okay.
No, I have not seen that one.
That is Prince and Price.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's from that movie? Mm-hmm. I was thinking it was something that came after Love Story because that's the clear riff on that quote. Abominable.
That's the word.
Not the abdominal.
Isn't that what they call it in Scooby Doo?
Vincent Price is really into that bodybuilding routine in that movie. Did you see my abs? 7-minute abs, Jody.
Oh, goodness. The one that would terrify me would be like, a boy's best friend is his mother. I would run the other way. I'm out of here. Deuces. Peace.
I got that box set for Christmas.
Monica, do you know the movie?
Sounds like Psycho.
It is Psycho.
It is Psycho.
Good job.
All right, Michael.
Come on, Mike.
I don't know. The first one that comes to my mind is "No tears, please." It's a waste of good suffering.
Very surprised you went with that movie.
Are you sure? Are you shocked?
Are you
shocked.
really shocked that you went from that one?
No. Not even a little.
Okay. Chris?
Sincere one
Yeah.
and Jesus wept.
Uh-huh.
The other one, your suffering will be legendary even in hell.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
That one better.
yeah. It works.
Nice. Yes.
But see,
Chris
we're
wins.
We're from the same world, so I mean,
Chris wins.
The irony of the whole thing is that we met Doug Bradley one year, and then we got our picture taken with him that one year. And then the following year we went back, it was on our anniversary, and he actually signed our picture that. So that's always kind of stuck with me.
yeah.
That is hilarious.
And I love that saying.
That's awesome.
Okay.
All right.
Speed round.
Speed round.
I think Heather's had enough speed for one.
Speed round.
Heather has had no speed. Mild. It's mild.
Okay.
Mild, I tell you.
Let's do this.
All right. So, what are we thinking? 5 or 10 seconds on these? It's the same
5.
question.
Jesus Christ.
It's the same question in succession for a whole bunch of different
let's go.
Oh,
things.
shit. Okay. Let's
How
do
many
this.
are there?
10.
Let's
Perfect 10.
let's have that in lieu of time constraint.
Okay, so 5.
So 5.
All right.
Okay.
Let's do this.
All right. Pick the best weapon to fight Pinhead. All right, we're skipping that
Out of the
one.
mouth of
We're skipping that. That is way too good an answer.
Just, if anyone did not hear that, the answer was a hammer.
When goes to Chad.
You treat Pinhead like a craft project.
Right.
Okay,
Like,
your
it's
second
half-finished.
question.
Okay, let's go.
Freddie.
Yep, go.
The cube.
You're supposed to write it down, dingus.
I did. But what was the second one? Are we on the second question?
We're on the
Yeah,
second
Freddie.
one.
What's
Freddie.
the second?
Freddie.
Freddie.
Freddie what?
How do you,
Krueger.
what's the best
What's
weapon
the
to
best
shoot?
weapon to
What's the best weapon to
Freddy
fight
Krueger.
Krueger?
Oh, I got it. Okay.
Yeah, it's in succession.
Okay. Are we good?
Okay.
Okay. No dose.
Coffee.
Okay. What do you got? I have
coffee.
no dose.
No, he said no dose. I said coffee.
Okay, what'd you say? You don't have an answer?
I got nothing.
Survey says.
Okay.
Heather's got sleep deprivation, so
She's dead.
That's exactly why.
Medication.
Okay, next.
Okay.
next person.
Speed. Speed. That's my answer.
Speed.
Speed.
Leatherface.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Next time.
I'm gonna say rain.
Oil.
Rain?
Rain. Choke up the chainsaw.
Yeah, you rust it out and
Okay.
Oil. Light his ass on fire.
Confidence.
What?
Confidence.
Confident.
Confidence. I was hearing confident.
No,
confident.
no. My
thought you said
weapon would be to
confidence at
give
first.
my weapon would be to give him confidence so he could finally stand up to his family.
yeah,
Nice,
there you go.
nice,
There you go.
nice.
His uncle.
Yes.
His uncle. That's my answer.
Yeah.
His uncle.
Okay.
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 Family.
They wanted me to say Puppet Master dolls.
A hockey stick.
Oh. Oh. which one? Does it matter?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Any of them.
Oh.
What? I have a Cooper in my face.
Okay. Everybody?
Uh huh.
All right. I got a toy box and a padlock.
There you go.
I got a daycare.
I like it.
I like the daycare. I'm totally giving it to her on that one.
Daycare. We've also seen Toy Story 3. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I'm giving it to Heather. I'm sorry. Daycare.
Well,
In the
she's
toddler
not the
room.
judge. but-
No, I was thinking Santa's toy sack with
Santa's sack.
put those little evil bastards in there. Okay,
Next one.
That's it.
that was it. That was five.
That's 5.
That was
Was that
five.
five?
That was
Yeah.
five.
Okay.
Wow.
My,
Okay.
my I wish that we could have gotten the last one.
Okay, let's
Okay.
get it.
What's it?
E.T.
To fight E.T.?
Yes.
Why do you want to fight E.T.? He's not evil.
You say.
Have you seen that neck elongated? I mean,
I'm just saying.
Okay.
To
His
fight
heart glows.
E.T.
take away his Reese's Pieces.
The correct answer is, of course, walkie-talkies.
Walkie-talkies.
Yeah.
See that? Whale sounds.
Speaking
Whale
to
sounds.
speaking spells.
Drive them
M&Ms.
crazy.
What are those things from the
Ecstasy that looks like M&Ms.
things from Star Trek where they beam from place to place?
So have you actually been keeping track over there, Monica?
No, I haven't. Not at all.
Who do you feel won?
I feel you're all winners. You're all pretty. You all did a fantastic job.
2019
Happy
starts with
2019.
participation ribbons.
That's right.
Participation?
Participation. Do not judge me for mispronouncing it, because that invalidates my feelings. Screw off.
I was abdominal, okay? So let's not even. All right.
No, Mike took my clipboard, so I couldn't write anything down.
I'm sorry. No, I didn't write anything.
Cheater.
So,
Yeah, he took my clipboard.
I took her clipboard so she couldn't write.
No clipboard.
So I win.
No clipboard for you.
All right. Well, we got a few minutes here. Just like with single sentences, what was your favorite horror thing of the year, and which one pissed you off? Start with Mike.
I don't know. My favorite thing probably this year was the Haunting of Hill House series on Netflix.
Yeah, me too.
I really,
That's my
really
favorite.
enjoyed that.
It was very good.
Very good.
I, as a fan of the original book and the 63 film, I still managed to find room in my heart to love that for completely different reasons.
There you
Yeah,
go.
there you go.
Okay.
What really pissed me off?
I know what pissed me off.
Not real sure.
I know it pissed me off.
What pissed you off?
The Nun.
Get angry.
The
Oh,
Nun.
yeah, the Nun
Why,
was pretty
why did it piss you
disappointing.
off so much?
Because it was so.
It had so much potential.
It had so much potential, and it was such crap.
Yeah, it was.
It
was
really did
crap.
not go where it should have gone.
It was
No.
not even close to what it needed to be for it to make sense for the other movies.
And I, for some reason, went dyslexic in that film.
It doesn't really matter. It's
It doesn't matter.
N-U-N. It's the same either way.
No, at the beginning of the film, they post a date, and I look at it and I go, oh, 1592.
1590 or something.
Okay,
He thinks it's
That's
the
a long-
1500s.
that's a long
it's like
time
the
ago.
1800s.
a long time ago.
It's like cars.
And then all of a sudden, there's a car, and nice suits. And Chris goes, it said 1952. I was like, are you sure?
Are you sure?
Yep, babe, you're getting old.
Oh, that's funny. A couple of movies I was really surprised about. Halloween. I
Okay.
was really
Haven't
surprised
seen
about
the-
the new
haven't
Halloween
seen the
movie.
new one.
It was really surprisingly good. I'm not going to give any spoilers
you.
out because there are a lot of people in this room who have not seen it.
I think you're the only one in this room who
I know
has
I'm
seen
the
it.
only one that's actually seen it in this room, which is strange.
Yeah.
I'm usually
yeah.
the last.
Yeah, all because I
know,
pre-ordered it and you watched it before me.
I know, I know, but it was really surprisingly good. I was really impressed with the acting. I was really impressed with the
Cinematography.
Yeah, like the
Cinematography.
cinematics. I was impressed with the storyline. Now it does negate a whole lot of the other movies. So
Have you seen the other movies?
I
It's
have
okay.
I have seen the other movies. So
I mean, come on,
They already
Worms,
negated each
really?
other.
it does negate a whole lot of the other movies. So it kind of goes, on a bunch of the storyline.
Good.
Yeah.
But it does make a lot of sense if you
Peyton.
just take like the first couple.
Baby, chill.
Another movie I really liked was the Hellfest.
Oh, I like that one too. That
One was really good. It was surprisingly a lot better than I was
I was expecting it to be
expecting
like
it to be.
Yeah.
campy college crap.
Yeah.
And it was not.
It
I was
really
pleasantly
wasn't.
surprised.
It was pretty good. Another one I'm kind of on the fence about, not really mad about, but not really happy about was Bird Box.
Okay.
Not seen the Bird Box.
Not really impressed. I mean, a lot of people out there are like, "Oh, it was fantastic! You've got to see
They're
this
doing
movie."
those Bird Box challenges.
Best horror movie ever.
That is reason enough for me to sort of dislike the movie.
You know, and I think that's where I get mad, because I work with visually impaired people, and unless you do it correctly, you can really hurt yourself. So there are people out there that are, I mean, that's I think where I get on my soapbox.
There's one video of a parent blindfolding a toddler and letting their child run into a wall.
Yeah, and see, that's where I have a problem, because
I think my favorite is the mom with the two kids in the bathtub.
See, that makes me crazy, because there are
Ways for that to go
there
wrong.
are ways, so many ways that can go so wrong.
No.
And
The mom and the two kids are in the bathtub together, and it's like a tiny bathtub, and they're older kids, and they're just splashing back and forth.
Oh,
That's all they're
okay.
doing is splashing back and
Instead-
forth.
okay.
I
That's
know,
it.
but there, if you really want to take a blind
No.
a
I
Bird
never would
Box
do
challenge or whatever, then go to your local visually impaired. There are places you can go to do that, and they'll teach you the right way to do it. And I think that's where
It was bizarre. I wrote a column about doing putting them, and when I was 6 years old, doing the blindfold to
See, Cooper agrees with
teach
us.
you compassion for blind people or whatever.
Yeah.
I remembered that, and then everybody's like, everybody's doing the Bird Box challenge. I'm like when I was 6.
yeah. But now people are doing it stupidly, and they're not doing
Getting
it-
hurt,
They're getting
and it's
hurt,
not
and
okay.
that's not showing compassion to people that are visually impaired.
Yeah.
So I have a problem with that.
Okay.
So,
It's sort of not the
Criticism.
fault of the film, but
no, it's not the fault of the film,
It's
but
the
it
fault
is
of the idiotic people who
it's-
decide they're going to do this
yeah.
stupid stuff.
Yeah.
And
Why
the
couldn't
film
they follow
it's-
The Quiet Place?
The film
Right.
itself
I'm
really
sorry,
wasn't
but
that bad.
that just
And that was a whole different bathtub scene.
yes.
Quiet.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Quiet Place
I
quite
did
a
too.
bit.
I haven't seen that one, so I can't say
It's
anything
very
about
quiet.
that one.
Chris?
It's really quiet.
Yeah.
I know another one that
what
I
did
hated.
you like?
What did I like?
Yeah, what did you like?
What was your favorite horror thing in 2018?
I really didn't get to watch very many.
Okay.
Games, books.
You said you had a
That was
thing for
one that
game.
you really had.
I had an issue with The Quiet Place. No.
Was it too quiet?
Yes, and it wasn't.
I mean, it's sort of a thing. But
I
got
understand
it.
the whole they're attracted to sound and everything, but my God, it was so long.
No.
It was 80 minutes long.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
the one that was long that I should have just stopped
It
where
just-
I was Hereditary.
I love that.
Oh my
Look,
god!
I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying that I should have just left it where I was, and it would have made sense. And then it went in a totally 180 the other direction when I finished it.
Okay, but can I say this?
I liked it.
Even though I didn't watch a whole lot of horror movies, I did start really getting into the whole Friday the 13th online game. I love it. I love not knowing if I'm going to be Jason or if I'm going to be a camper. I
think-
love it.
Have they addressed? There was some matchmaking issues whenever it first came out. Have they addressed that now?
I have no idea.
I'm thinking
I just know I like going around and killing campers.
Like because it
It's
used
so
to be
much fun.
very rare that you'd get to be Jason,
Yeah.
and there was like a lot of unbalance to
Yeah,
like
there was-
even
Yes.
play.
There was some of those fixes that came around. But I think the biggest thing of 2018 for it was the whole lawsuit with.
Yeah.
Don't ever play that
I
game
can't remember
with Heather
his-
in the room.
I can't
It's not
remember. I
safe.
can't remember the screenwriter's name, but
Yeah, never play that with
Sean
Heather in the
S.
room.
Cunningham.
Why?
no, that's the director.
You were in the room.
Screenwriter,
Heather
I can't
has
remember his
no
name, but-
filter. So
It
what
was
comes
his
to
whole
my
deal.
mind
He
comes
wrote
out of-
it, and it's
No,
his stuff.
it's
Oh
not.
yeah. You did.
It was
tried to
fun.
So it
copyright
kept
claim.
some of the additions to the game behind. Yeah,
was
don't
so
ever put
much
a
fun.
microphone on in a room with Heather. While playing a
It's
game like that.
dangerous.
Unless she knows the microphone is on.
I did not know the microphone was on.
Here was another thing that when I played it with my kids, the girls had played it before I did. So they're trying to give me pointers on how to run and hide the first section, because I'm a camper. And then this guy comes online and is like, oh, so you're playing out with your girls. My 14-year-old at the time looks at me, looks at the screen, and goes, that is our mom playing. You will respect her, sir. I just died laughing. It was just like, oh my God. And all you can hear is, oh, how sweet. You're showing your mom how to play the video.
Yep. Saw where that was going. Sweet baby Jesus.
And then our 15-year-old, our 14-year-old goes, yeah, our dad's in the room too. You want to say hi to him?
Okay.
It was just like,
Okay.
shit.
So the other thing the other thing that pissed you off.
Okay. So other than all the naked people and the crazy symbolism, which was fine, and the hardest part of that whole movie was the car scene and the kid.
Yeah.
That was so hard for me to watch, especially because this kid is supposed to be the same age as my son.
Well, the thing about Hereditary is that's exactly how it's designed.
I know,
and
it's supposed to get you.
Even with the 180, and you say you say it doesn't make sense or whatever.
No, it made sense.
But that's exactly the point. It is supposed to be the dissolution of the family structure.
Yeah, and it totally was.
It is entirely designed to be very uncomfortable to watch with family.
Oh my God.
So Charlie had watched it. That's my son. We had watched the first part of it in the living room with a whole bunch of people, right? Well, then we had just stopped it there, and I just couldn't finish, So the other night, Charlie and I were laying in my bed, and we decided to finish it. And at the end, he looked at me and I looked at him. I was like, what the hell did we just watch? He goes, I don't know, Mom. That was messed up. So, all right. Well, we got to wrap it up, guys.
For me, Annihilation. Not technically a horror movie, but it had two particular scenes in it that I don't really want to spoil that are the most horrific visual and audio I've seen in a while.
All right. 2018.
And worst... It's Mandy with Nicolas Cage, which I'm probably going to get called pretentious because I said Annihilation, but you could screw up because Mandy was the most pretentious thing I've seen in a long time.
Awesome. All righty, 2018.
Wait, I got one. Mom and Dad.
Oh, yeah, you said that one sucked.
That one, totally sucked.
Yeah. I would rather watch it than Mandy.
Well, there you go.
Okay, 2018.
2018 gone.
It's gone. Thank goodness. Let's try this again.
Moving on forward. Don't forget to check us out every week for a new show. And in order to be able to keep in touch with us, just head on over to fearcentral.net. You can listen to the show, check out all of our social networking stuff there. And then we've got some other things coming up new this season, and we'll get more into that next week. And we'll see you all again next week. And as always,
stay scared.
Scared!
Fear Central is a product of Thoughtbox Studios. For more information, visit thoughtboxstudios.com.